at Christmas time, and Thanksgiving, any holiday, you feel like you got to have a sweet potato. And so many people make that sweet potato bake, where you cream your sweet potatoes and you mix the flour and the brown sugar and the nuts together with some, did I say flour? I can't remember. And make that crust on top, and it's so incredibly good. But I'm going to give y'all an alternative to use today, which I think these are very, very good.
Me too.
And I almost think they were in my first cookbook.
They were.
In the very first cookbook.
And isn't this close to how we made them at the restaurant?
Yes, very close, only we didn't use bourbon.
Right.
It's just straight the sugar and the water and cooked in a syrup. And I'm going to want to put some vanilla flavoring in it at the end. So I've got brown sugar, I've got bourbon, I've got a cinnamon stick, I've got fresh grated nutmeg, I got a little butter, water, and an orange. And the first thing I'm going to do is, that wasn't a big strip. I may have to use the other.
Yeah.
I got 2 different peelers. This is for things with a real thin skin. Like I said, oh gosh, that smells so good. You smell it? Y'all smell it? You can smell it. Oh gosh, it smells wonderful. All right, so I'm just gonna cut a long strip. And then.
She gets her treat.
She ate, so now it's treat time. Lulu just had a good breakfast. I cooked her liver and some ham. She likes those things that are like a chunk of chicken. She likes those. So I just kind of break that up like that, and I'm going to put that in my pot because you happy, Lulu? So I'm going to get my sauce to go in. I'm going to add my brown sugar. I'm going to throw in my cinnamon stick and my fresh grated nutmeg and my butter. And in reality, I probably use more butter than this. Because
me to get more out.
No, I can add it at the end, but thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to add my water, and we're going to need to cook this, y'all, for about 45 minutes because you want a nice, thick syrup. You don't want it watery. And the only way to get that thick is by just reducing it. It's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. Oh, and let's add our bourbon, which you do not have to add. You do not have to add because it's just as good to me without it. Okay, so now all I've got to do is peel my potatoes. And the 3 of us were trying to decide what size dish. I like my potatoes very close together. I don't like them laid out. So I think I'm going to choose to put them in this one because it's deep. And I want that syrup to cover those potatoes so it can get every bit of flavor. So a nice tip is to bake your sweet potatoes the night before. We always do at the restaurant. Refrigerate them and then pull them out and do whatever you want to do with them. The next morning it just saves you a step. But I have to say, they do peel a little bit easier if they're cool enough to touch out of the oven. So delicious.
And I cooked those actually in the air fryer.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. All 4 of them at 400 degrees for an hour.
Well, thank you for doing that. You saved me some time. I cook my potatoes in the microwave because I can do it in like 6 to 8 minutes. And the sweet potatoes turn out just as good. Now, if I'm doing a baked potato, I won't get them quite all the way done. And then I'll wrap them in tin foil and I'll put them in my air fryer. Ooh. You know, so they won't be that microwavy taste. But sometimes you girls got to do what a girl's got to do. Mm-hmm. You know, you just run out of time. All right, y'all, I got my sauce pumping. And I cut these in about, 1-inch slices, I guess. And I decided to use a smaller, deep bowl, so that's going to work real good. And we got a ways to go, though, on thickening our sauce. So I want to ask y'all something. I just thought about this. How do y'all like my top? Teresa, do you like my top?
Yes. I mean, I both said that when you came in.
Well, thank you. Let me tell y'all what, I ain't never tried to BS nobody, and I don't care if the bottom of my shoes are yellow. They ain't got to be red. I don't care about whether it's a Louis Vuitton or I just don't care.
Right.
Because I like things that are serviceable. So I went to Goodwill, and I just had a ball. I think I came home with a dozen tops that I could wear in the kitchen.
Nice.
Get them all messed up, and then I'm in the trash and take them back to Goodwill.
I'm a Goodwill fan too. I like going there once a week just to see what people have.
Absolutely. And
You put some good house stuff in there.
Yes. Goodwill not only helped me out, it helps those in need out. So y'all don't ever be scared to go into a Goodwill or a Salvation Army store.
Yeah, it's good support for the community.
Yes, and it's just fun. It's fun, and we're doing good too. Plus, I got me, I think, a pretty shirt. All right, y'all, it's gonna take about another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna pour the syrup over, put it in the oven, and bake it for, I like mine kind of candy, so I just pull it out when I think it's good and candied. And then you can throw them back in the oven if you've cooked them ahead of your guest or your family coming. And you just throw them back in the oven and reheat them. Y'all really will like it. All right. This is reduced a good bit. It's not real thick. But I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And this is so good, y'all. You wouldn't believe what that orange rind does to this. So I'm just going to cover my sweet potatoes. Oh, see? And I'm so glad I used this. Oops. I'm so glad I used this dish because you see the way it's covered. It's so good. And that's going to continue to get thick. Thicker and thicker and thicker. It's so good. It is so good. All right, I'll add a couple of pieces of wine, and I'm going to get it because that is... Eddie, would you taste that? Would you taste that? I mean, it's just incredible, wonderful. And that delicious, it's like orange candy.
Melts in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth. And the great part of this is you make it ahead of time. So in the oven, 350 until I'm ready to take it out. All right, y'all, here are our old number 7 sweet potatoes. So, so good. Oh, and still so hot. So good.
I like them that way, so that's how I'm making them for Christmas.
So good, y'all. If you're lucky enough to get a piece of that orange rind, it's over the moon. So if you're tired of your sweet potato casserole, try old number 7 sweet potato yams. Merry Christmas, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.